And welcome to a special training from B.Live, B.Live TV, celebrating their birthday and LiveCon 2019. Joel Com here, and today we're going to talk about one of the things that is really neglected by a lot of people. You know, they go live on Facebook, often using B.Live TV, and then they'll promote that live after it's over. Right? They'll share it out on Twitter. They'll share it out on Instagram. They'll promote it again on Facebook. And what a lot of people miss out on is that you can take that content that you used on Facebook and you can repurpose it a lot of different ways. Rather than just driving people to that content, there's a lot of cool things you can do. And I've done many of them myself. I'm going to show you some of those ways right now. So I'm going to pull up a screen share for you to get started here, because we're going to jump right in with the content, and I'm going to make myself little bitty in the corner right there. See little me in the corner right there. And this is my Facebook page. And what I want to do is I'm going to go to my photos and videos. I'm going to pull up my albums, and then I'm going to go to my videos folder right here. And then I'm going to look for, okay, how about this one right here? You can tell that I was on B.Live doing this. It says, welcome to Joel Live. So this is a previous live that I did introducing people to the new Studio 2, which I'm using right now. Once you're in the video, you want to download it. And to do it, you go up here to the triple ellipsis. Here, I'm going to hide myself so that you can just see this one here. Hang on a second. Let me move this guy down. Over. Actually, what I'm going to do is a side by side. That'll be easier, but we'll do it like that so you can see. All right. So once you're here in the upper right corner, you'll see this ellipsis, and you want to click on them and go to download video. Okay, just click download video, and then you could see it on the PC. It works like this. The Mac's a little different, but if it shows up like this, just right click it and do a save as. Okay, and then it's going to come up with a window to save it as, give it a name, boom, and you're done. Okay, it's now saved to your computer and ready for the great repurposing, because you're going to want to repurpose this. Okay, so now that we've got it here, we're ready to bring it into a video editor. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to edit video here. Okay, that's a different tutorial. But if you're on a Mac, iMovie comes with the Mac operating system, super easy to use, and you can edit it there. Or if you're on a PC, there's tools as well. In fact, the one that comes with the Windows desktop is called Movie Creator. It's a free. Video editor. It's just called Video Editor, okay, or Movie Maker or something. I never use the one on the PC. If I do, I use Adobe Premiere. But it doesn't matter which one you use, okay? What matters is that you're going to edit your video, and you're not going to do anything super complicated with it. I'm not talking about editing it for, coughs and errors and start overs, or talking over your guests or any of that. You can do that, but really, if you'll pay attention to how I started this video, all you really want to do is chop off that beginning part, right? That part of the video where we are just greeting people and saying, hey, welcome to, the space. Glad you're here. Where are you watching from? Do you have any questions? Blah, blah, blah. Just in your starting watch parties, you're getting all ready. Chop that off. And then, like what you saw me do, have an official countdown and start to your program. That way you're going to edit it right there. So before I began this, you saw, okay, this is going to be LiveCon 2019, how to repurpose your live videos in 3, 2, 1. If I'm going to take this video and repurpose it, I'm going to edit it right there. And that's going to be the beginning. Same thing for the close. Okay. If you stay on after you're done with your guests and you've signed off and told people to subscribe, and maybe you take questions from people, and you don't want that in the repurpose video. Chop it right there at the end point. Now, basically what you've done is you've taken your live video, you've chopped off the intro stuff, you've chopped off after the show, and now you've got your whole content piece. Now, the other thing that I like to do when I'm going to repurpose these is I put some music on it. Right? There's a lot of places you can get royalty-free music and license some music. Now, my favorite place, which I'm going to show you some tools that I pay for that are very much worth paying for as far as I'm concerned. This is one of them. It's called audioblocks.com. And I subscribe to this. I want to say it's $100 a year or something. And this is where I find all of my my audio that I use for it. And you can go here into music and you can see all these different genres. And I'm not going to actually play these now because you're not going to be able to hear them, but there's so much music and so many sound effects in loops here that you can use. And I like audioblocks.com. And what I'll do is I'll put some music at the very beginning and then fade out. And then at the end, I'll fade back in and put some music. Just kind of puts a nice little bow tie, a little tie on, not a bow tie. You don't want your videos have a bow tie unless you wear a bow tie in your videos, but you wrap it up nice. It's like a nice package. It's a nice little package that you got there. You put it together, you wrap it up. Now there's one more thing that I like to do, and that is to create show cards, right? These are your images that you're going to use. Let me see if I've got an example here that I can pull up. Okay, here's a show card. Let me do a share screen of this one. Didn't have this one open, but I'm going to here in a second. There we go. All right. So this is actually an experiment that I have been running on Be Live called Late Night with Joel. And it's a call-in talk show. No video. It's just late night. It's, dark out. I don't have lights on in my place except to see my laptop. And I've been doing call-ins. And you can watch for me doing this again if you want to see how this works. Again, this is a whole other tutorial. But what you're looking at is my show card, right? So little graphic design. You can get this done on Fiverr for $7. Okay. Show cards with your guests so that it's not a screen grab of the Be Live itself. It's much more interesting if you have something designed that has a nice title and a headline and really spotlights the guests that you're going to have on your show. Okay. So that is what you want to do. You want to have your show card ready so that in your promotions, when you're repurposing your content, you can use that show card to show off. By the way, I'd be remiss in saying those of you who are watching this live, share the video, right? Start a watch party. Watch parties are the best way to share because I think Facebook gives priority to notifying your followers on both your personal pages, your groups, and your business pages if you do a watch party of this video. And to do that, simply go to where it says share underneath the video and then look for start a watch party. Easy to do. Okay, so now you've got your edited video with the beginning and the end. Maybe you've got some music on it. You don't have to, but if you do, nice. And you've got your show card, which you can put into your edited video right at the beginning if you want. So here are the different places that you can now use that repurposed content. The first one is going to be YouTube. Okay, here's my YouTube channel right here. This was a show I did with Forbes Riley. And let me actually go to my, let's scroll through my playlist right here and just take a look at some of the ones that I've got here. How to be an Instagram Stories Pro with Subi Zimmerman. Okay, you could hear, I don't know if you could hear the music or not. I'm going to just mute that for a second. But if you look along the right side here, you'll see that I've got show cards for my different guests and shows that have been on. And so putting it on YouTube just makes a whole lot of sense because now you can make it keyword searchable and put your tags in and put your show card in, retitle the show. Sometimes I'll do a show and then after I do it, I go, oh, this is a much better title. Right. And then I'll go with that title and label it that way on YouTube. And the show card that I created becomes your template, your cover, right? On YouTube as well, your thumbnail. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Your thumbnail on YouTube. Now, what I'll do to take the next step in repurposing is I will take that YouTube video or the Facebook Live video and I will put it on my blog at joelcomm.com. What you're looking at right here is a video that I did with Tim Washer. Tim's been, he's written for SNL and Conan O'Brien and last week with John Oliver. He's a funny guy. He's a marketer. And I brought him to joel.live on BeLive. And I created a blog post. Now, whether you're doing YouTube or Facebook, you can grab the embed codes. Okay. Now on YouTube, it's simple to do. You click share. And then right here, it says embed. Click that, and it's going to give you the iframe content. You could even see the show card that I've got right there that I created. You simply copy this and paste that into the HTML of your blog post. Or if you're on Facebook, you can go here and remember where the triple ellipses were? Instead of downloading the video, just click embed right here. See that right there? Embed. Click embed and boom. There is the code. Just copy the whole code right here and paste that into your website, into your blog post. And you can see that's exactly what I've done right here. And you could even check that little box. Let me show you this. You can check the box here under embed that says include full post. So see what it does here is it grabs the video plus the post I made plus likes, comments, and shares. And you could see what that looks like right here in the post on my blog. There's the video, there is the content, and there is the likes, comments, and shares. So whether you are putting it on YouTube and embedding the edited video, or you're embedding the full video that's unedited from Facebook, you can embed that into your blog post. Super easy to do. Okay, now there are some other places that are low-hanging fruit for uploading, and just the one regular video site I'm going to mention is Vimeo. You can take that same content, put it up on Vimeo. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. It's just one of the other large video sites where you can do that. What I really want to do now is get super creative and show you some things that you might not have thought of in terms of repurposing your live video. The first one is this. Yes, we're live and we see the people we're talking to, but in a case of a lot of live videos on BeLive and on Facebook, often it's just talking heads like this head that's talking right now. Sometimes there'll be another person next to me and they're talking and I'm talking, which means it's not as visual as a lot of the videos that you might see on YouTube. I mean, how much do you want to really look at me anyway, right? Not a whole lot. But the content that's being created could be super awesome. So that means we don't necessarily need the video. What could we do to repurpose the content if we don't need a video? Well, how about a podcast? Okay, so right here, I'm going to pull up my iTunes page that has the Joel Comm Show. Now, this is a show that initially started out as audio only, and it was topical, and I taught, and there was no interviews on it. And when I moved on to something else and stopped doing this podcast was still there. I mean, it's got a 4.8 rating, 38 ratings on there. It's, had thousands of downloads. And I'm like, well, I don't have to abandon this. What if I strip out the video and just take the audio and put that on to my podcast feed? Boom. Now I've got an Apple podcast, a Google Play podcast, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud. I can get it on Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Podbean, all the podcast places. And that content that I spent 45 minutes or an hour creating on my Facebook Live, interviewing somebody much smarter than myself, now I can distribute that to people that just want to hear me in their ears and consume the content that way. It's a fantastic way to repurpose. I've done this with multiple videos. In fact, if I scroll down here, okay, you can see right here, this one, how to be more influential. Do you want to expand your influence and impact? Bob Berg, best-selling author of Go Giver, is an expert in helping his clients do just that. This was a Be Live. Okay. This right here with Rich Brooks was a Be Live. Here's the Tim Washer show right here. Here's Carrie Wilkerson. Here's Brandon Farbstein. All of these were shows that I did on Be Live. I stripped the video out, made audio only podcasts, and they're on iTunes right now. Simple, easy way to take your content and leverage it for a different market. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. Let's move on with the repurposing then. I hope you guys are taking notes. By the way, for whatever reason on the Be Live page I'm not seeing your comments or questions. So if you'll be patient, hold those when I'm done with the content here. I'll go and look on my desktop browser and I'll answer all your questions. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We've got more for you. Okay, now you've got that repurposed video. Maybe you've got your music on it. Maybe you've got your show card, but it's edited. It's ready to go. Well, guess what? LinkedIn video is starting to be a thing. Oh, it looks like the page I had up isn't up right now, but you guys know what LinkedIn video looks like. It looks like video looks like anywhere. It's video, only it's on LinkedIn. And you simply click right instead of clicking a camera or start a post, you click right here on the video. Boom, select a video to share. And then you could just upload the video right here, put it on LinkedIn, tag it, do all the things that you would do. Make sure your keywords are in there, especially if it's business oriented. LinkedIn's a great home for it. Tag the person that is in the video. Maybe they'll share it. In fact, do that wherever you're going to create your repurpose videos. Always tag people that are in it. Don't tag people that aren't, unless they call in or ask a question, in which case in your repurposed copy, you can say, so-and-so asked a great question of my guest. Tag them, because now you're pointing out their awesome question. And now they might share it because they were participating in it and they're going to help you repurpose it. It's repurposing the repurpose with purpose. Repurposed. Okay, so LinkedIn is another great way to repurpose your video. All right, now, I love this. Your videos undoubtedly have some great sound bites in there, right? And those sound bites become content. Now, this is going to take a little more editing on your part, but I did it just 2 days ago just to prove a point, how quick it was. I went to the video that I broadcast on Be Live in Facebook with Brandon Farbstein. Okay, for those of you who don't know Brandon, you should. I interviewed him back, let's see, when was it? Earlier this year. And Brandon is 3'9" tall. He's got a rare form of dwarfism. He's 19 years old, and he is one of the most inspirational young men that you will ever meet. And he had so much great content. Well, I went to that content, and I found a 60-second clip. I edited that 60-second clip and I went to this site. Now, I'm a big fan of Splasheo. There's no commission here for me for this. I love these guys, and they'll actually do 4 videos for free for you right now. This is where you get your video captioned. Now, if you want to repurpose some of your sound bites and make them super punchy for repurposing on other sites, then use this service or some other service like this where you upload your video and you kind of see, here's the video before, and then after there's these different templates. Now, what do you think of when you see these different templates? Let me go ahead and log in. Logging in. All right. So what you do is once you're logged in, let me just show you the templates. Here we go. I'll just do that. All right, so you pick. Is it square? Look at the square templates. Is it landscaped video? Well, I know that if you're doing Be Lives to Facebook, is it portrait video? Or is it 4 to 5 portrait? I'm not sure what uses that, but square, ideal for Instagram and Twitter. Landscape, ideal for just about any social site. Portrait, IDTV. So with IGTV, you can actually take your entire video if you want to and upload it. The limits to IGTV are really high, but to Instagram itself, 2 minutes is the limit. So the thing I really like about Splasheo is everything is done by hand. Okay. This is not a machine generated transcript. They have real people that will transcribe your video and create with your own colors and branding on it this this snackable video repurpose of your content that you can upload then anywhere. For example, I told you I just did one with Brandon Farbstein. Well, if we go to my Instagram account, instagram.com/JoelCom, and I click here, there it is. That's the video right there. Now, I'm gonna mute that so that the audio doesn't go over. But this piece of video is a 60-second clip from my live video. Now, there was numerous clips and sound bites that Brandon shared. Well, here's what you do. While you're doing your live, keep a little scratchy pad there nearby or a notepad open on your desk and timestamp or write a few words of what they said so you can make a note. Wow, that was really, really good. That's going to make a great piece of content on its own that then promotes whatever other content you're trying to. In this case, I wasn't trying to promote anything other than put Brandon's content out there, and you'll see there's a little bar at the bottom that's showing the time. And if you're following along with what he's saying, you'll know that this is good. If not, go back and watch later on, and you'll see at the very end, I had them just drop my logo into it. Let's see, we're almost at the end. Oh, we were at the end. It's playing again. Let me click to the end. Can't, because it's Instagram. Doesn't let you. But you get the point. This is repurposified video that is now on Instagram. That, of course, in Instagram, you could say to watch the whole video. Or if it's super long, you do this template here, whether you have it captioned or not. Or even if you do caption it yourself, whatever you want to do. And you can put that on IGTV and repurpose bits and pieces or the whole darn thing. Point is you've got the video and you can repurpose that any way you want. I choose to repurpose these on Instagram. Now, let me go off a little bit on this. There are other apps out there that are similar to Instagram, but not Instagram. Don't have the audience that they have, but there's one of them I want to introduce you to. It's called Karma. Now, Karma doesn't show their videos and pictures on their site. You have to have the app. This is the Karma app launching right there. And you can see there's video. And if we scroll through, you can see there's pictures. It works very much like Instagram works. Only here's the difference. When was the last time Instagram paid you to make a post? What's that? Never, you say? That's accurate. Never. Instagram has never paid you to make a post. When you post on Karma, you earn Karma, which is a cryptocurrency that is exchangeable for US dollars. Now you can see my profile right here. And these are pictures and videos that I have uploaded. You can see there's another Splasheo video that I did right there. There's the Brandon Farbstein one. And I get likes and comments and shares just like I do on Instagram, but I also have a wallet. And with that wallet, I earn real dollars. KarmaApp.io is the place that you can go and you could repurpose your content there as well. They're new. They're still growing. I'm not sure, what the long-term prospects are, but I know, I'm always like to be on the front lines and the cutting edge of this stuff. And so I like it. And it doesn't, once I've already created it to repurpose on Instagram, it doesn't take anything to just upload it to Karma as well. It's available for iOS and Android, I believe. Okay. Of course, you could take these same clips and repurpose them on Twitter. In fact, let me let's pull up my Twitter right here, and we'll go to my profile, and then we'll go to media, And let's see. Let me just scroll down a little bit past all the other crazy things that I have. There it is. I repurposed the Brandon Farbstein video right there on my Twitter feed. And I'm just curious here. Let's pull up analytics. 5,872 impressions, 54 engagements. Not bad. So that same content can be repurposed to other social sites as well. And there's no limit to the number of sound bites that you can put up to repurpose, right? As long as the content is solid, all of that content in its bits and pieces can act as promotional content for your channel, your product, your service. Okay, one more site that I want to show you, and then we're going to see if there's questions that are on the channel that I haven't seen. And that is another decentralized blockchain-based site. It's very similar to YouTube, only when was the last time YouTube paid you to post a video? Now, you might make from ads, but they're not paying you to post videos unless you're, a major superstar. DTube looks very much like YouTube. And you could see right here as we go through and see the various trending videos and hot videos and new videos. And you could see underneath them, people are earning what they call DTC. Just like Karma has its own cryptocurrency, DTube has what's called DTC, and that is exchangeable for dollars. So you can post videos, and if your videos are good and you build a following, then you can earn cryptocurrency on D.Tube. Simple, easy to do. I've just started using it, just started posting videos. So since I'm new to it, I've not earned, a lot of anything yet, but let me just pull it up really quick because I posted one yesterday or 2 days ago. I posted, it's not a live video. It's a video that I made on my YouTube channel and on my feed. Okay. Now I can put it back up now that I'm logged in. Here it is right here. It was a video I made about the autonomous smart desk. Okay, so it's been up. I've got 6 likes on it, and I've made 26.5 cents. Well, that doesn't sound like a lot, right? And I'm just new to the platform. You can see I just uploaded this October 20th. Today, timestamp is the 22nd. So I haven't built a following here yet, but just starting out, I've made more for posting videos on this site than YouTube's ever paid me for posting videos. So what does that tell you? D.Tube. So there you go, gang. All the different ways to, not all of them, many of the different ways that I have done to repurpose your live videos. Download your Facebook show, edit the front and back, put music on if you want, make a nice looking show card. Put it up on YouTube, and then either embed the original Facebook video or the new YouTube video onto your blog. Make a blog post, embed the video there, and then you can tweet about that. Strip the video out. Excuse me, I'm so excited. I've had a cold. That's why I'm like holding back a cough. Strip the video out and use audio for podcasts. Now you can blast it out to all the podcast channels. Use a site like Splasheo, edit out clips and create captions and little snackable pieces of content that you could then put on Instagram or on Twitter or on Karma or any other place that you want to share this content. Upload to LinkedIn video. Use D.Tube. So many places that you can share your content. I hope that this has been super helpful for you guys. I am now going to go back to the Be Live channel where this is broadcasting so that I can see what questions you guys might have, because I want to answer those for you now. Okay, so interestingly enough, the questions just showed up for me here. All right. So how do I do stripping out audio for the podcast? Simple. Just you could use iMovie or Windows Movie Maker and just save, delete the video and save as an MP3. That's it, or a WAV file. Now you've got the audio. Okay. Let's see what other questions. Is this going live for everyone, or will be getting rolled out over time? This is live for everyone right now. I think that's what you're referring. Hi, Michael. How you doing? Hi, Carol. Hi, Anna. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, let me check the page because these are only the recent questions that streamed. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any others. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask them. You have my full attention here. I'll give you a few minutes. In the meantime, if you're not going live, still a great way to get your content out there. You know, when live video started and Facebook made it available, everybody and their neighbor and their dog and their dog's grandma started doing it. And the fact is, most people suck at it. But you guys who are in the community, you understand how this works, and you're the survivors. You're the ones that are still producing the content. You don't suck. And so that means there's more room for people to do it. The content that's going to get out there is going to be more quality. And if you'll use some of these tips and tricks that I've shared with you, repurpose your videos, you'll find that you are able to drive more traffic to wherever it is you want people to go, get more engagement, because that's what social media is all about anyway. B.live is the tool that I still recommend better than anything else out there to go live to Facebook. And there's a lot of cool things coming from them. Happy birthday, B.live. Thanks to Daniel and Irene and the whole team for the great tool that you have produced for us. Here's to many more years of producing great live videos. I hope this has been valuable for everybody today. I'm out of here. Going to go repurpose something. Talk to you guys next time. Do good stuff.